So which clubs are the most difficult to hit a nice high draw? It's the longer clubs when you're trying to hit them off the ground, a hybrid and a fairway wood. Well, today I'm going to show you how to hit that magical shot, and it's not as difficult as you might think. I'm PGA teaching professional Todd Kolb, Director of Instruction for US Golf TV, and I've been teaching golf for well over 25 years. I love this game, and I love nothing more than helping a student hit a high draw with a fairway wood or a hybrid off the ground. It is awesome. So let's dive right into it. So first of all, these clubs are longer. I got my hybrid here. I'm going to hit a fairway wood in just a second. And when we're hitting these clubs, because they're longer and the ball's on the ground, it can be more difficult, all right, to get the ball up in the air and to hit that draw. Now, here's the first thing I want to share with you, is that in order to hit this club up in the air and to draw it, you got to be hitting it, as you know, from the inside. A lot of times golfers with longer clubs, they swing out and across. We call it over the top, casting, whatever you want to call it. If that's you, okay, are you hitting them on the heel and the toe? You want to pay attention. This is you. All right, with these longer clubs, that's what we tend to do. Now, the reason lots of times we do that is because we lack this one key thing, and that is proper rotation, okay? Proper rotation, right? What do I mean by that? Well, let me make two swings. The first one is going to be what I'm going to call incorrect, or what you probably see a lot of, and then the second one is going to be correct, and I'm going to show you how to do that, all right? So let's see if you can notice the difference. So here's the first one. For those of you who slice the golf ball, can't get it up in the air, watch, and I want you to specifically watch my hips and my shoulders. All right, here we go. Actually, fairly solid. Definitely worked to the right and was a little bit on the heel. All right, now, here's my next one. This is what I'm going to teach you how to do. Once again, your focus is on watching my hips and watching my shoulders. Here we go. Hybrid off the ground. All right. I'm not going to lie. I don't like to lie when I'm on camera here. It was definitely straight. It was a tad on the heel. It wasn't the high draw I was looking for, but it was definitely better than the first one. So what did you notice? What you should have noticed is there was definitely more hip turn and shoulder turn on the one where the ball flew better. So when you're swinging these longer clubs, the key is to make sure you have a big hip turn and a big shoulder turn, okay? So when I swing back, I want those hips to rotate. I tell people at least 45 degrees. Now that's just a number. Might be less, might be more, it doesn't matter. But I want them to have a big hip turn, because when they have a big hip turn, they have a big shoulder turn. Now watch this, okay? This is the whole key of this video. This is exactly why you tuned in. Watch this. When I swing my arms, okay, straight back and up, which I think you should. That's a vertical line swing system. I think it's the system I developed. It's the best system out there, in all due modesty, especially for the older golfer, the experienced golfer. When you swing your arms, which most golfers are doing just up, where's this club at with no hip turn? Okay, from here, the only way this club can move back towards the ball is straight back down, out and across. All right? If, however, I make my arm swing the same way, see that, but I start adding hip turn, there's a little hip turn, there's a little shoulder turn, where's the club start moving? It's moving straight back with my arm, but where else is it moving? It's moving up, and it's moving around. Boom, see that? Now, how does that look? It's pretty good to me, I think, right? Why is that? It's because I've turned my hips and I turned my shoulders. All right, so let me go ahead and hit a shot. Then we're gonna get the fairway wood out there. Here we go. Big hip turn, big shoulder turn. There it is. That was the one I was looking for. All right, now let's grab the fairway wood. And now I'm gonna give you a drill. I'm gonna show you a drill, how you can do this, all right? So what you've learned so far is that if I wanna hit a high draw, with the long club, when the ball's on the ground, I gotta have hip turn, which allows me to turn my shoulders, because when I do that, that helps me get the club in a round position where I can swing it nice and from the inside. Now, how much you practice that? Well, here's a little simple drill. You know me, I love doing three-setters, okay? And if you've watched any of my videos before, hopefully you've already subscribed, all right? And hopefully you're ringing that bell. All right, because the team here at US Golf TV, we love producing content. My buddy Nick, my buddy Jordan, the whole team we've got out there, we love producing content. So do us a favor, subscribe, ring the bell, and tell a friend about US Golf TV. So I love these three setters. So when I swing it back, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rotate back like this. See this? See my foot? Just a little step right there. See that? Boom. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just telling my body how it should move in space. Okay, so I do 3 of those, then I get set up and I've got that feel. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and rotate the hips. Oh, best one of the day right there. All right, so I don't care if you're young, I don't care if you're old, but I tell you this, if you lack a little mobility, you lack a little range of motion, if you wanna hit a high draw with a longer club, with the ball on the ground, the key thing is turn the hips, which allows you to turn the shoulders. We'll get that club in a much better spot at the top, and if you do these things right here, you're gonna start hitting a nice high draw.